Hello everyone, Draken84 here and welcome back to another Lucky Landlord video. So, apparently we're on a win streak of 4. Didn't even notice. Let's see if that sticks. In any case, we are still on the minimized interface. But this is really bad. I'm gonna pick up the cherry. And right, let's just put this on 100% again. Alright. Let's just see what happens. I'm gonna pick up the key over the lockbox. It's just easier to crack a key than a lockbox. 3-sided die over cultist every time this early. Unless you already have a cultist. Do we need to pick up a B here? I mean, we already have an extra cherry. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I don't know, maybe it's a mistake, but it can't be that bad. Right, wine is a 3-value symbol, that's great. There's a lockpick, that could have been a reason to pick up the lockbox over the key. I think I'm going to pick this up and turn it off for now. I think lockpick has a much higher ceiling than white pepper. And that has a higher ceiling than black pepper. I mean, the thing is, white pepper is going to give us an average of 1 every spin, and that's fine. Lockpick can just give so much more. Don't know if it regularly does, but well, can. I don't know. 12. Big ore. Great. We're just picking up 2-value symbols here. 15. Don't want any of these. It's an uncommon though, so that's cool. Right, we need 11 every spin here, and we're making that by enough that we are not worried. Another cultist up against a 3-sided die. We're picking up the 3-sided die again. Right, 3-sided dice are extremely strong, not really in the Landlord fight, but before that they are still pretty good. You can just take these into the late game without too much trouble. Close to 100 actually, so almost a rent payment ahead. Interesting, a lucky capsule. You can really do some good things with that, but big ore is a more consistent option here. There's most rares are at least 3-value symbols. There's some exceptions, and we would not be very happy if we hit a chicken. But most things that we could hit are pretty good, right? Even something like a bartender or a joker we are happy with. Alright, I'm gonna try it. There's cleaning rag. Yeah, that's definitely better than Pizza the Cat. Could work with big ore later, but we're just picking it up right now to have the +1 from the pearl, and maybe something more when we pick up our ruby or emerald here. Moon! That's pretty good. Doesn't do anything yet, but it's pretty easy to turn on. 21. Coal? Yeah. That's going to turn into a 6-value symbol later, so it's still early enough that we can pick this up without worrying too much. We have a moon, so we are picking up an owl. Just trying to high roll these a little bit. 24. Definitely don't want a key. But we appear to be about one rent payment ahead. Yep, we are. So let's keep that lead. Save, definitely want that. This is a 2-value symbol, but I think we have 2-value symbols. Adoption papers could give us an owl or a wolf. I think a lot of the things that adoption papers is likely to give us are not great. And Pizza the Cat is a more consistent option, but adoption papers, I think because we have the moon, we want to try this, even while there is a chance that it might not work. Right, we might just hit stuff like this, and that's... slot is fine. And we never picked up either of the 2 Pizza the Cats, so this is also a miss. We could reroll this. We're going to have another reroll token before we hit 300. Right, I want to have the option to reroll 1 rare. I'm gonna try this. Didn't work. I think there was a reasonable chance that it would work. 52, that's with the save, of course. Remove a capsule, that should give us some money later. Have to remember that we have the cleaning rag, so that even if we see a shiny pebble or something, we are picking it up. Could have gone for the crab earlier, but I don't think that was worth it. Right, also a banana and the flower, I just don't think that works for us. 21. I mean, crow is an option, right? It's a little bit bad now, but crow has some overlapping synergies with the owl, even though it doesn't work with the moon. I don't think it's great. It's acceptable. But I think we just have too many things that we are going to want to remove. I'm gonna skip here. But we are making rent, and I think we're just going to find more good things later. Nothing capsule's fine. I mean, it's not great right now. It just gave us +2. Oh no, it gave us +3. That's fine. Light bulb, fine. Doesn't do a lot, but it fills our board for now, and it's going to do at least something. We are still a rent payment ahead, so we are not worried. Fruit basket essence. Interesting, so we have an additional cherry. And there's a lot of 2-value fruits that we would pick up anyway. I think this is fine. It doesn't really interact with the things that we are already trying to do, but it could be extremely good, so I think we're just doing this. And while we're ahead, we still want the Matryoshka doll. And now we're picking up Pizza the Cat, I guess. Black pepper is unlikely to give us more than Pizza the Cat, and Goldilocks, I don't think it does anything for us right now. We're close to the point where we are interested in removing stuff. 21. Let's pick up another 2-value cat. 28. We have 2 dice, so Gambler is just a free pickup here. 24. There's a peach. Yeah, we picked up the fruit basket essence in the hopes of getting this to work. We have 4 dots, we have 24 symbols, we also have 2 0-value symbols. I don't think I get to remove anything yet. Won't be that long before we get to do that. 29. Yeah, none of these do anything. Yeah, we are not getting that much further ahead for now, but we have the right things that should work in a second, right? 28. There's a treasure chest. It's not the rare that we were hoping for. It's not going to make a run, but we have the lockpick, so it's going to give us some money at the very least. 29. Note that to make 34 in a vacuum, to make 225 in a vacuum, we would need 34 every spin, which means that to make 300, we do actually need to make more money. But we do have the treasure chest, so we are definitely set to make it. Sapphire is a 3-value symbol, picking that up. Fine. I'll pick the telescope. Cool. Didn't expect that. The light bulb is going to burn itself out soon, but we are going to have a diamond pretty soon too. I'm thinking about if I want to use my removal tokens here, because we have a coin, we have a bee, we have a flower. Don't really want any of those. Let's remove the coin first, and then probably remove both the bee and the flower pretty soon. 36. Well, we get a random diamond. Cool. That puts us firmly ahead. We got the treasure chest too. 86. We could do a milk, I guess. Yeah, with the telescope, it's going to get to the cat anyway. 51. Yeah, that was pretty good. We have a moon, so we pick up the rabbit. We have 4 more spins to make like 80 bucks, 85, I don't know, something like that. And we're making that. But we have some ways to go before we can get to the end game. 39. Yeah, we're making it, but we need a little bit of something to make sure that we are actually making it. Using that, of course, 42. Let's pick up the chemical 7. How far are we getting this spin? We are actually getting to 375. So we are still kind of a rent payment ahead, and we have like all of these diamonds, so we should be fine. Piggy bank essence, I'm not sure if we're enough ahead to make this work. We're not that far off from being firmly ahead, right? We have these 2 diamonds, the Petrushka is pretty close to being a 3 value symbol. We have the rabbit and the owl with the moon. And we're going to pick up more fruits for the fruit basket essence, so of course we do have the telescope too. I think we should be able to make this, but I don't know. 25 spins is a lot of spins. I'm actually just going for the lime pepper here. Lime pepper essence. Interesting. Fruit basket essence means that orange is going to be a 4 value symbol, just like the golden egg. It's not a 4 value symbol yet, but we're pretty close to doing that, and I think that's fine. Compost heap is okay here, I think. Mostly because it allows us to pick up seeds that are going to make our fruit basket essence good. 41. I think buffing capsule is probably better than lockbox, although I'm not sure. Really depends on what it hits. If it hits one of our diamonds, then it's insane. But we have a lot of things that, right when the buffing capsule hits them, it's not going to be all that great. I think it should be better than lockbox. Now it needs to make 15 to be better than a lockbox. I don't think it does that yet. I don't know, I'm gonna try. Oh, I forgot about the telescope. Alright, buffing capsule was absurd here. 102. Never mind, I was wrong. I've never been more wrong in my life. Cool. Do I want a 5-sided die? I mean, it's good for now, but it's not going to be good later. I'm gonna just pick it up. I think it's fine. Right, buffing capsule with the telescope. I should have checked that. This one is not going to hit the telescope, but it's still going to be decent. So let's just do that. 51. Coal is not it, pearl is not it, but removal capsule is very good. We already have a seed here. It's going to turn into an uncommon or better symbol. At some point I probably need to turn off the compost heap. Probably, I don't know. Let's grab a gambler and feed it more. I don't know, I mean fruit basket essence could become absurd here. Yeah, the buffing capsule with telescope was just it. We're over 500, we're actually pretty close to 600. So that puts us more than a rent payment ahead, pretty close to 2. I don't think beehive is acceptable here. So we're just picking up the coconut half because that also works with the fruit basket, right? Yep. So that should activate it. Don't want a shrine, I guess. Let's just pick up the lime pepper. Yeah, we got another very good run here. 71. Alright, let's do this. Question is, how long are you going to add 4 value symbols to your deck? To your whatever. I think it's fine to have at least one more. 62. Right. Seed. Coconut isn't great, but well, at least it's here, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to wait for this seed to remove itself, and then maybe we need to chill on adding more fruits. I don't know. Don't want another light bulb. First one is probably very good, but I don't know. We have competing synergies, so that could actually hurt us to make the later rents. 82. So, if we see Mrs. Fruits, maybe we shouldn't even pick Mrs. Fruits. That's a very interesting thought. What are we removing here? I guess a 3-sided die. Everything we have is at least a 2-value symbol, so 57. And those are not endgame numbers. The owl isn't as good as we want it to be. 58. Right, yeah, we are over 650, so we are again more than a rent payment ahead. Tortoise in the hair? Essence. I think I'm picking this up. The turtle might be good. I think Lucky Dice Essence is acceptable too, but I don't think it's great. Like we only have a single rabbit, but it might be something that we would want. Don't want a cow, so let's pick up a second chemical 7. There's a jacket flag. We have our slot, so now it's just a 4-value symbol. Oh, this is not all that happy about how this goes. Alright, let's pick up an orange. And probably, if we don't have any more seeds, I think we just need to... I don't think picking up the slot there was correct. Yeah, I think this is the point to actually turn off the compost heap until we have a way to really take advantage of all of the things that we are doing. 58. There's a mega chest. Cool. Sure. Do we want a monkey here? That's a good question. Yeah, we are not beating the Landlord yet. So we are doing extremely well. Ooh, we are getting a buffing capsule with the telescope again. Pretty cool. All of our symbols have a high average value, so that's something that is going to really help us. There's a turtle. Yeah, let's do that. We have the jacket flag, we have the tortoise and hare, we have the moon. I think, especially with the diver, especially with the telescope, that should just be good. Diver is just going to eat up our turtle before it does anything. Also going to eat up our pearl. Diver isn't great. I mean, it's not bad, but I think we can do better. There's Mrs. Fruit. I think we're picking that up. Are we? Honestly, picking up Mrs. Fruit and activating the compost heap again should be good. I don't know. Maybe that's actually bad. I have no idea. You know what, because we have the 2 coconuts and the coconut half, I'm just gonna pick up Mrs. Fruit. I'm gonna activate the other thing again. White pepper or reroll, either of those is going to be a little bit better. Don't know which one. Yeah, Mrs. Fruit is just going to remove a bunch of 2-value symbols and she's going to turn insane. White pepper or reroll? I'm gonna go for the white pepper. Yeah, let's see what happens here. I hope this is good. It's good this spin. 97. Don't want another turtle. I don't want a banana. I don't know, let's see what happens. We're bound to see some rare fruits at some point. Compost heap is going to keep on giving us seeds, which should be good. Yeah. Also, we are going to keep on seeing stuff like that. Yeah, let's just pick up another those. I'm gonna remove another 3-sided die. We're going to see another removal token before the end of this run. This should be insane. I don't know. Mrs. Fruit herself is insane here. It just feels weird to have a board full of 4-value symbols and to just give it up for one big symbol. But apparently it's working. Yeah, it really looks like it's working very well. Cool. Nice. Any spin where Mrs. Fruit doesn't show up isn't great. 71. Let's get another essence capsule. I think that has the potential to be insanely good too. 73. Yeah, we're making it to the Landlord and we are definitely favored to win this run. Yeah, okay. This is good. 1000. We're paying a 650. There's credit card essence. Is it better than purple pepper essence? Yeah. Sure. Don't know what we're hoping for. We have a dame with 2 diamonds and a telescope. That's probably better than a geologist. There's so many interesting choices here because, right, we're doing extremely well. So the geologist is going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to destroy 5 symbols. And it's going to give us more seeds, which are going to grow into more Mrs. Fruit. I think I just want a dame here. I think that's just a more consistent option here. But I have no idea what's correct. Let's see what we get out of the credit card essence. Nice. So, our options are milk, which isn't great. Lockbox. Essence capsule. Removal capsule. Time capsule. Buffing capsule. I think the essence capsule is most likely to actually give us something that impacts our run very much. So let's try that. $104, yes, let's get numbers like that all the time. I don't think I want another owl here. The owls just aren't all that great, even though, right, we have the moon, but we need some items to make the owls better if we are going to use that. Bronze arrow with Mrs. Fruits and the diamonds should be good. We don't really have a way to make the pair better, but, well, save over void creature, I think that's fine. Yeah, a pair is just a 4-value symbol, and that's okay. Yeah, we're 100% favored to win the Landlord fight, but we are not 100% to win the Landlord fight. Right, if the first thing the Landlord does is turn off, make Mrs. Fruit give half money, then I don't know what happens. Right, the Landlord can definitely make it so seeds can't grow anymore, which would be a problem. Honestly, that might be such a big problem that we should consider just turning off the compost heap pretty soon. 91. And with pretty soon, I mean like whenever we can. I don't know when that is. 181. Yeah, it's possible that Mrs. Fruit is just so absurd right now that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're winning by default. Oswald the monkey, we've passed on some monkeys and I don't know. We don't have anything for the lint roller to do, so it's coffee essence. It's going to give us some time. Lunchbox Essence is going to give us 33 bucks, like whatever happens, so we're doing that. Dove. Probably insane too. Sure. It's a little bit late, but wow, there's a recycling too. That's definitely one of the best items in the game. Yeah, 58 when Mrs. Fruit doesn't show up, so something to keep in mind. Alright, next spin we're going to have Telescope again. 82. I'm just going to... I don't want to add more seeds right now, I think. We have 2. This was our telescope spin. Alright. 88. Let's pick the cherry. Alright, right now we don't have any seeds, so I'm gonna turn off the compost heap. Right, Mrs. Fruit is already insane, and we're going to lose out on some dove value, but not even that much. And I think, right, the chance to get into trouble by having the landlord make seeds not able to grow, I think just the simple fact that we don't have any problems with that right now is worth it. I'm just aggressively re-rolling because we have the recycling anyway. 86. You gotta see it anyway. Well, fine. Oh, of course, we have lime pepper. Oh, I should probably save up the reroll tokens anyway. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna save up some reroll tokens because the landlord is going to get a lot of flack from the lime pepper. I don't know. 107. Still don't want the milk. Yes, thank you, Dove. Next spin is telescope spin again. Cool. Not the best telescope spin, but definitely enough. Alright, yeah, just give us that every time. Alright. I think we're favored to win. We're not 100% to win. Lime pepper essence is always going to give us 30 bucks. None of these are going to do anything. Like, is red pepper going to trigger red pepper essence? There's a chance. Dishwasher essence takes too long to do anything. Black cat essence is never happening, so we're doing this. I think treasure chest is fine. We're picking up the... Are we picking up the guillotine? Yeah, sure. The landlord is almost certainly going to turn it off, but... Well, that's what happens here. 66, that's very low. Right, let's reroll a bunch. Because it's going to hurt the landlord a lot. We get to see a lot of symbols. $97. Void fruit, I guess. 3-sided die gives 1 less. Lime pepper gives 1 less. Monkey gives 50% less. Oh, of course, I forgot to mention, I mean, we can already pay the 1000 to get there, so yeah, honestly, because we, in 10 spins, we are going to have enough to pay the rent. Unless something really weird happens, we are just going to make this. Diamond gives 1 less. Landlord adds a Hex of Destruction. Bear gives 50% less. No, we don't want that. That's just a 2-value symbol. Are we just going to remove it then? I think we're removing the 5-sided die. No, wait, I'm going to remove a sloth. I think sloth and 5-sided die are basically as likely as each other to get hit, and Removing a slot makes it more likely to trigger our red pepper essence. I think that's fine. Not very likely, but there's a chance. Yes, that's a good spin, that's a good spin. Don't want the essence capsule, let's just keep on re-rolling a bunch. Cherry, I think that's fine. Coin cannot be destroyed or removed, 5-sided die gives less, Landlord adds a dot that makes it very, very unlikely to trigger the red pepper essence, so don't think that's going to happen. We have the dot, we have Mrs. Fruit, 88. We don't need a lot to win this. And if we're in a pinch, we can just keep on using reroll with lime pepper to just trigger that a bunch. Coconut half. Seeds cannot grow. Yeah. I was expecting that to turn up pretty early, and we got it at the point where we are still good. If Mr. Fruit eats a peach, then, well, that's it. Very rares give one less, so our diamonds get hit again. One less symbol to choose from after a spin. Well, fine. 62. Right. We get to reroll a bunch. Statistically, we're also rerolling more because we are seeing less symbols. Time capture, don't want that. Just very likely to give us something that isn't going to help us. Right, fine. Less likely to find good symbols. Void Fruit gives 10 less when destroyed. It still gets destroyed, so that's fine. It gives -2 now. Not great. Removing symbols costs more. We don't have any removable symbols left, so we were prepared for this. And the pair still gives 3, that's fine. Yes. Telescope turn, great. Well, we have a seed now. 106, we are stuck with it, we are never going to get rid of it. Slot takes one more spin to give money, so we removed our slot before the 5-sided die, because it was basically equally as likely to get this rule than the one that 5-sided die give 2 less. Eating has no effect, expected that to turn up at some point too. Symbols take more money. Cool. 99, yeah, we got hit by most things. We have 2,000 in the bank. We are even going to be able to pay 1,500 on the next rent cycle if we don't make it. But we are making it. I don't think there's any chance of us not making it. Let's pick Nari the Rabbit, I guess. Rerun costs more, Dwarf gives less, cannot enable disable items. Cool. And I mean, we've just already won, so... 107, yeah. Even here, we are still just getting decent numbers. Alright, skipping again. The red pepper essence didn't trigger. It wasn't that likely to trigger, but there was a chance, and I don't think either of the other ones were ever going to do anything, so... Symbols directly above or below are not adjacent. Well, that's fine. Egg not destroyed or removed. Void stone. Right. We only need 191 more damage. So it's either 1 or 2 more spins. Extra draining, beehive, big urn. We don't have any of those, so our landlord is out of ideas. Even though the landlord didn't even hit Mrs. Fruit yet. Ooh, bear gets hit. Great. And we got the red pepper essence too. Just in the nick of time. That was cool. That was a cool run. So, I mean... obviously, I mean, we had Fruit Basket Essence and then we got Mrs. Fruit, which was kind of weird. We got Telescope with Compost Heap, Dove, all sorts of very cool synergies. I'm very happy with how this run went. We got our score to go through the roof and we are on a win streak of 5. Which is probably also going to be good for our win rate. So as always, let's just look at how much we have here. 71 divided by 1, 2, 3. 57.7% win rate. Well, we're climbing. Also, we are on a win streak of 5, so as you've probably already seen, I'm going to title my videos as such. We might lose next time, and then we are stuck on a win streak of 5, but we might get a bigger one. We'll see. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next Luck Be a Landlord video. Goodbye.